Merry Christmas from Speaking of which, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Yule, Saturnalia, whatever you celebrate. Mithras Day. I'm up here in one of my favorite places in the Redwoods. I am working this weekend, pet sitting like I always do. I used to have very, very busy holiday weekends, but that is not the case anymore. But I'm busy enough because I have been recovering from an injury, and also I am kind of sick today. I got some kind of stomach thing for the last couple days. So at least it's not a cold. I can deal. But I'm hanging in, and it's magical and wonderful up here. Although I can't stay here the whole time. Hello, tree friend. I just wanted to send some holiday cheer, and I know that a lot of us are dealing with being alone in the holidays. There are people who are dealing with depression and sickness and loneliness and mental illness and all kinds of issues and don't have family or have problems with their family. And I just want to send out love to all of you. It's starting to get kind of dark outside. It's going to rain later, and yet it's only early afternoon here in the Bay Area in California. Speaking of which, whatever holiday you celebrate, I hope you're doing okay. I know, like I said earlier, a lot of us are alone, a lot of us are struggling, a lot of us had a really rough 2019, or at least a mixed bag. I know I did, and the last few months particularly have been very rough for me personally. I lost my familiar of 21 years, and it was just extremely painful. I'm not over it. I'm not okay. I'm not in a position where I can get another pet. I'm very grateful that I take care of other people's pets. I need to do more of that. I need to play with more kitties and doggies and birds and things. I just need that for my soul. But I'm really not in a position where I can safely have another pet where I live. I can't afford to take care of one, and my living situation isn't stable. So, that's that for now. Everybody's different. I've had a lot of people tell me I need to get a pet right away or foster or something, or that I shouldn't for a long time. And you know what? There's no right way or wrong way to grieve. And I have seen people say they're not going to get another pet and then get one right away. Surprise! The universe has that way of doing it to you. So, I've been tempted by a couple kitties that need hopes, but I have held strong. I've had some extreme financial ups and downs. I'm always struggling. I'm disabled. It makes it really hard. I've also had I suffer with chronic pain, and I have a lot of conditions, so it's really complicated. And on top of it, I have depression, PTSD, anxiety, a smidge of OCD, which just piggybacks on those other things. And it's been rough, battling that. I'm sure a lot of you can understand. And so I've been trying to grab support where I can, but I'm essentially a hermit. I'm sort of locked in. And unless a friend drags me out and they foot the bill, I just stay in, or, unless I have free things or, stuff I can do, or I have the energy to do a thing. So I've been struggling with the usual suspects as far as health issues. And then I had some new surprise, really icky things I've had to deal with in the last 2 months, and bills, and I've lost phone service for a while. My internet's been spotty. I haven't been able to do a lot. I've had a couple of whippersnappers that decided to start using my name, and I'm dubious that they didn't know I was out here, because I've been doing this for 10 years. I've got podcast, video, blog, all these things, which I have not been keeping up lately because of all these other things and stress and just focus, and it's hard. So I haven't really had the wherewithal to deal with that. I haven't had the spoons or the money, because when it really comes down to like telling somebody you're using my name, and you need to have something to back it up if they get nasty. which I think at this, often people just aren't nice about that, especially if they started doing a thing and they're starting to get people seeing the name. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but nothing for now because I just don't have it in me. So, I'm really glad to see 2019 go on one hand, but I'm not like super excited about 2020. I'm worried about my country. I've watched what's happened to my friends in the UK. I'm worried about them. I still want to move to the UK. I want to move to Scotland, so maybe they will declare independence and it'll be an even better place to move to. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but that is a big goal of mine. I'm kind of in this mixed bag of feeling really blessed and grateful because I do have this amazing support system of people who love me. At the same time, I'm always struggling, and I've had some really nice surprises this year and some real deep pits I've fallen into. And my suggestion, my encouragement to you is to say, do what you can. If you can only, like I often do, manage getting out of bed, cleaning up, and fixing yourself a healthy meal, reading 20 pages in a book, watching a movie, talking to one friend for 5 minutes, writing a paragraph, whatever it is that you can manage to do, that is okay. And if someone tries to tell you should do more, they can screw off. If people are going to judge, they're really not doing a good job of being your friends or a good, healthy support system. And especially if you struggle with health problems or mental illness, financial issues, any of those things that just make life a little precarious, you need actual support. You need people to go, hooray, you did that one thing, that's okay. And things will pile up and you just have to put one thing in front of you and chip away the best that you can. So, for me, I know I look awful. My hair is often screwed up, which is one of the reasons I wear wigs, and they often look ridiculous. I have bad lighting, I don't have fancy equipment, but I just keep trying. And I try to do something creative at least once a week, even if it is just writing a few lines. Or instead of having the energy to do a blog post, I post it to my friends on Facebook. Things fall behind, but I'm doing the best I can do, and I hope to do better. So being kind to yourself, not allowing other people to put you down, or trying to not listen to them when they get judgy. Try to have a little bit of, letting it slide off and remind yourself, I am doing the best I can. And I'm doing a really good job. It may be up to my standards. Somebody else may be able to do more, but it's fine. Trying to be kind to others and compassionate is just so important right now. We do not live in a world that is taking care of itself, taking care of each other, and we need to do as much as we can to add to that. And it's hard. I mean, I have fantasies in my mind that are murderous and violent many times when I read the news, and that's not my nature. It never has been. It is really rough right now. So 2019, am I optimistic that 2020 will be better? That's going to depend on us. That's going to depend on all of us. So that's my Christmas message. Be kind to yourself, have compassion for yourself and others. Take it one step at a time. And, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. Just keep swimming. Do your best. That is the best way to witch it, because you are walking to your own beat. You're flying on your own broomstick, and you're just going to be yourself. Everyone else is already taken, and that is the best way to live your life. One breath at a time, sometimes. So I'm sending out my love. That's my inspiration for the day. And speaking of which, I'm going to get on with just plugging in there and doing what I do and lots of kitty love and some doggy love and some bird love this Christmas. So, best to you. Love yourselves. I got nothing else to say. Best witches.